In this screencast, we're going to look at how you can utilize groups within your discussions. So one benefit of doing that would be to create a jigsaw type activity where you assign different articles, different passages, different topics to students, have them discuss it in depth, and then you can come back together as a larger group. So in order to do that, the first thing you need to do is you need to go click on People. And this should show you all of the students within your class. You'll see this is one that I've created and have been working in. So I don't have any other students, I just have myself in there. But you'll see that I have one group created here, right? So this is one group set is what it's called. So think about it as for discussion 1, discussion 2, topic 1, topic 2, whatever it is for that. So you would just simply do group set here. We could call this discussion 2. You can have it split students into different groups and it'll set them up, or you can do it manually. And when you do it that way, what it does is it'll show you all the students that are available over here. Again, I don't have any. And then you can go ahead and create your groups here. Right, we can call this group number 1. Depending on the number of students, we'll say the max we can have there is 5. Okay, then we'll add a number 2. Again, keeping the max at 5. Hit save, right? And then if I had students over here, I could simply click on them and then drag them over into this group. If I wanted to create the groups manually, or I could have the course do it when I set those groups. All right, so now that I've got discussion number 1 and discussion number 2, and I have those 2 different groups in there, I can simply go into discussions. All right, and we're going to look at my discussion number 1 right here. And you'll see what it looks like at the end, right? I can go ahead and look at group 1 and group 2 within here specifically and see the thread of responses of the discussion that they've had within there. So I'm just going to go to edit. Right, and this looks like your basic discussion screen. So here I could say group 1 article, and I could link that article, group 2 article, right? And I could then go ahead and highlight that, link the article, and then students could click on it and respond. All right, and then down here I have my options under this is a group discussion, right? Normally it's unchecked. We're going to go ahead and check it here. And then you'll see that I have discussion number 1 or discussion 2 here. Depending on what I select, right, it'll separate those, only those students within those groups will be able to respond and interact with each other. And ultimately, you'll be able to see that as well, right, as a teacher in the course. So I'm going to keep that as discussion number 1. I'm going to go ahead and save that. All right, and here you'll see that there's group 1, group 2. So I'll be able to see this. So if I click on this as a teacher, group 1, I'll see all the group 1 options here. One other thing you'll notice is that there is actually a group 1 homepage is what it's called. And over here, if I need to, for this group, I can send a specific announcement just to that group of students within this homepage. So just another benefit of using groups. I know we were talking about discussions here with groups, but again, you do have these options just to share specific pages, announcements, and see the people within those groups. And then I can go ahead and reply as needed to that group. I can switch here and go to group 2. All right, and then it's going to show me that. And if I need to, I can go see the discussions that are assigned to group 2. And it'll only show me the thread of responses within group 2 because they can only interact with each other within those groups. So that's just one way to kind of differentiate, right, and utilize discussions for groups within Canvas.